everyone, and welcome to this first episode of a brand new series called Floyd Versus. The premise of which involves pitting myself against whatever tune, solo or chord progression I have in front of me, using nothing but the guitar and my ears. To kick this series off, I'll be jumping straight into the deep end with a solo section by British power metal band DragonForced and the guitarists Herman and Sam. The song is called Heroes of Our Time, and it was a hit single that can be found on their 2008 album, Ultra Beatdown. If you need to listen to it, I'm sure you can find it all over the place on YouTube. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on with this challenge, shall we? Right. Checklist. Ears. Check. Guitar. Check. So here's how this will work. This whole challenge will be stretched out over a number of episodes, as these things tend to take a decent amount of time to crack. Then, at the very end of the series, during the final part of the last episode, you should see the fruits of my labour depending on my success. Should I fail, then hopefully we will have at least learned something at the bare minimum. But enough jibber jabber, let's get started. Before we dive straight in, I just want to point out a few things. It's very evident that there are post-production tricks that either Herman, Sam, or the recording engineers commit to the guitar tracks, with which I'll be more or less forced to comply as this challenge progresses. You see what I mean? Anyway, here we are in the Reaper session, and we have the guitar stems ready to explore. I'll show you the run-up towards where the main solo happens, or the main solo section happens. Right, there's the first section, the first chunk. I've already made a little bit of a loop on the first bar. It's in 175 beats per minute, so not very slow, but it's a learning curve. Okay, so let's have a look at this loop. Okay, so on immediate first inspection, one would assume it's something along the lines of... See, of course, there's a couple of harmonies going on here. This is the main harmony, I think. But of course, if you slow it down, some more things that are revealed. I'll slow it down to, what? I don't know. 0.5? So this is 50% speed. Right, here we go. I suppose you can play that at normal speed, so we'll give it a shot. And away we go. Maybe I should have practiced this. What gave me the idea that I could do this in the same speed again? It's doable, but it needs to be a lot cleaner than that. Let's try it again. It's getting the fluidity of that to translate, really. There we go. That's the fluidity I want, so let's try that. How's that one? That last one there. Enhance. I'm not really happy with that, so we'll do it again. Okay, here we go. There's got to be something I'm missing here.
Moose here. Is Floyd missing A, a life, B, a hobby, or C, a point to all of this? Trick question. The answer is in fact D, all of the above. Back to you, Floyd.
One good tip would be to turn your gain down on the guitar so you can hear your notes more clearly and you can hear the mistakes. Well, you can hear the mistakes a lot better when it's fully distorted, but when you clean up the gain, you can articulate what you're doing a bit better. So when you get this to sound this good at low gain, it'll sound crystal clear at high gain. Okay, let's give that a try. Already. Although it's actually faster than that, so we'll give it a try. I'm gonna call it at that. Cut my losses there. Let's have a look. That bit there. No. See, Herman and Sam are actually extreme perfectionists, and it really shows in their recordings. Even if I am wrong about that, it really does show in their recordings if you analyze what's going on in the guitar parts. Anyway. Right, I'll give that a try. I'll give that a try. How come I can do it before? Right. It's this isn't easy, you know? Maybe that one? Let's give it a listen. I have an idea. Okay, let's go for that. There's gotta be a usable one there. It needs to be cleaner. It needs to be cleaner than that. I can't. It needs to be cleaner than that. That just won't do. Okay. That one. Maybe that one. Let's give it a listen. I think we have a winner. Now, isolate the track. How do you do that again? There we go. There we go. So, let's move on to the next part, shall we? Let's listen. Now, this next part sounds a bit tricky. We're gonna go at 50% speed. Right, okay. That pinch at the end is very essential. I think that's it. So let's give it a go. Here we go. Okay, where was I before being rudely interrupted? Yeah, there we go. That's the one. So, to conclude, that is pretty much what you're hearing there. So you've got the original recording on the left and my recording on the right. So yes. Is that or is that not what's happening? Because I wholeheartedly believe that that is how it went down. There's one harmony. Let's sort out the next harmony, shall we? Okay. So what's happening here? That's the notes, but I don't think that's the right place to play them. Okay. I don't know exactly if that is the right fingering, but that's the way I'm approaching it. It might not be the right fingering, but again, these are the right notes. That's the most important thing. Okay, so I'm going to go around it a few times. Right, okay, so I have to try and do it again, only this time I'm going to record it. I think that's it. Wow! Yeah, I think that's it. Let's commit that. That's good. And that. Yeah, that sounds right. Next part. Again, the pinch is essential. So, let's give that a try. I'm pretty confident that's what's going on there. Do you want to examine it? That's the best I've got. Anyway, moving on. Move that along to the next chunk. Oh. That's all the time we have for this episode, but if you like what you saw, please subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of my next episode, and I will see you in the next one.